We want to be the #1 commercial millwork company in New England. My sole purpose in this endeavor has not been to automate to eliminate people, it's to better utilize them.
What does a world-class woodworking manufacturer look like? Today, we're here at Wright Architectural Millwork, a fully employee-owned company that's invested in some of the most modern automation technology to date. Let's go check it out. All right, I'm here with John Buell from Wright Architectural Millwork. He's the president and CEO. So John, tell us a little bit more about the backstory. You guys have been in business for over 50 years now.
We're located here in Western Massachusetts. It started as a small millwork shop that fed a local general contractor. In 2019, the two owners were faced with the decision of what to do as they were trying to succeed out of the business. So they made a decision to turn the company into a 100% employee-owned company. It allowed people that had grown the business over many years to create an opportunity for them, not only to secure their future where they've grown, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it may be that they have left in the business. One of the great advantages of an ESOP is that we pay 0 federal income tax.
Nice.
It's a nice perk for sure. Having that extra cash in our pocket, if you will, definitely helps and goes a long way to do a project like this.
And so the other side to that point is giving the team the right tools to work with. You guys have always been on the forefront of investing in technology. Obviously, we've got some of it behind us. We'll take a look at it. Tell me a little bit more about what the thought process was when exploring equipment upgrades.
Yeah, absolutely. Once this building came up for sale, it really kind of changed things dramatically because we could scale a lot more. We could bring in some new equipment that maybe didn't fit in the old facility. What I did was I met with all the major manufacturers of woodworking equipment, laid out my plan, laid out my vision. I didn't want to buy yesterday's old technology. I didn't want to buy the hot new thing 10 years ago or 5 years ago. I wanted to be on the cusp of, what's new, what's innovative, what can we do to automate and further redeploy and utilize my employees in a better manner than possibly standing at a machine all day long. Some of the technology that we've brought in and automation that we brought in hasn't been done in the US before.
Nice. You guys were one of the first in the United States to implement the Automatech system, correct?
Yep.
So how's that been?
I will say very early on, we were just blown away at how efficient it was. Some of our early beta testing that we did in the amount of sheets that were produced versus our old system just blew our mind. We were doing what would take 3 days within 3 hours.
Wow.
The capacity and efficiency just spoke for itself. Although that didn't happen overnight, like I said, it took a lot of trial and tribulation to get to that point. I don't regret the decision at all. It was a very, very enlightening experience.
Investing in your people, having a model like an ESOP, you're tapping into all of this, I'd phrase it as discretionary effort of people that are coming in and they're putting in more every day.
100%.
And you're seeing this as a testament, right? Like how your business has grown.
Absolutely. I feel that in our industry, no matter how automated things may get with robotics involved or more efficient processes, you're always still going to need people. There's no question about it. And my sole purpose in this endeavor has not been to automate to eliminate people. It's to better utilize them and to better utilize those skill sets.
So could you talk a little bit more about kind of the project that we worked together on, maybe how you found us, Contend Capital, and kind of what that was like?
Absolutely. Along the way, I was looking to partner with somebody to finance some of this equipment that you see behind us. So I did some internet research and I kept coming back to whether it was on YouTube feed or LinkedIn, was Contend Capital and Greg. So I reached out to Greg and we started a conversation. And one of the first things that really struck me with Greg was that he knew what I was talking about. When I mentioned we're looking to buy a CNC router or a storage retrieval system, he knew what that meant. So to me, that really struck as, a good comfort level that this is a good person to partner with. The process was streamlined, it was quick, it was efficient. I would happily do it again. Everyone at Contend was really easy to deal with, definitely no regrets.
Well, thank you. And I was excited to work on this project because I remember some of our first conversations and you were kind of telling me the scope and I could hear the excitement and the enthusiasm in your voice, seeing it all come together. Today, it was cool to come up and see it in real time. So what's next? What's the big vision for Wright Architectural Millwork in the years to come?
What I see in the immediate future is to continue to moving to this new building. It has potential for expansion. So long-term view, we want to be the #1 commercial millwork company in New England. We feel that we're on that path, and we want to continue to grow in that fashion. We want to continue to service our customers at the highest level possible and started to look into expanding our market outside of the greater New England area. I want to continue to grow the company and be as profitable as possible for this team, for these employees that have given so much.
All right, John, well, thanks so much for having us here and showing us around the shop. Really appreciate you having us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Greg, for everything. Yeah.
This is one of the most prestigious woodworking manufacturers in the country. Hope you enjoyed and learned a lot. And for more manufacturing content, check out Contend Capital.